If you're applying for jobs on LinkedIn right now and getting ignored, this video is going to save you months of frustration. Because here's the uncomfortable truth. Most LinkedIn applications never get read by a human. They disappear into applicant tracking systems, recruiter backlogs, or internal referrals that were already chosen for the job before the job was ever posted. And yet people keep applying anyways. I know I used to, and I put a lot of time and effort into it. Today I'm going to show you five methods companies actually respond to. Ways to get interviews without relying on LinkedIn apply button. These aren't hacks, they're how hiring actually works. And by the end of this video, you'll have a simple outreach playbook you can use immediately, even if you don't have a perfect resume or years of experience. In fact, I posted different resumes for different jobs, a lot of technology things, and as technology changed, I changed with it. And still, the bites were limited. I had to go out and seek the job myself, and then try and contact whoever was hiring. And I did get some gigs out of it, but some of the choice jobs, they're just already taken. Let's start with reality. When you apply on LinkedIn, you're competing against hundreds, sometimes thousands of applicants. And that's going to be the big wave coming soon as AI dwindles down certain infrastructure jobs, office jobs, young people that thought they had good government jobs, and on it goes. But there's going to be a lot of competition on something like LinkedIn. People already referred internally. That's who you're going to be competing with. Candidates, recruiters found before the job went live. So there's going to be a lot of people going for the same thing you're going for, but there's a way around that. Most roles are filled before applications are reviewed. So when you hit apply, what you're doing is waiting, hoping, and letting an algorithm decide your future. That little application submitted check mark feels productive, but it's not productive. Progress is starting conversations with the people that hire. Hiring doesn't happen in portals. It happens between people. So let's talk about how to do that. Method number 1, skip the application. Message the hiring agent or manager. Instead of applying first, do this. Find the hiring manager or recruiter and message them directly. This works because you bypass the applicant pile, you show initiative, you instantly differentiate yourself, but only if you do it right. Here's the structure that works. Short intro, specific context, clear value, and a low pressure ask. Here's an example. Hey Sarah, I saw you're leading the analytics team at Acme. I've worked on similar dashboards in healthcare and helped reduce reporting time by 40%. If you're open to it, I'd love to share a few ideas and see if it's a fit. Why this works, it's personalized, specific, it's not desperate. You're not asking for a job, you're asking for you're starting a conversation. Even if they don't respond immediately, you're now on the radar, which already puts you ahead of 90% of the applicants. Method number 2, use warm introductions. This is one of the most underrated strategies. Before you apply anywhere, ask one question. Who do I already know there? Go to the company page, click people, look for alumni, former workers, second-degree connections, then message them, not the recruiter. Simple script. Hey Alex, quick question. I saw you work at Stripe and I'm looking at the product analyst role there. Would you be open to sharing what the team's already looking for? Notice what this does. Low pressure, easy to say yes to, starts a real conversation. Once that conversation exists, referrals become natural. Most hires come from relationships, not resumes. Method 3, value first outreach. This is where most people mess up and where you can win. Instead of saying, I want this job, say, I noticed something that might help you. This works especially well with startups, small teams, high-impact roles. Here's how to do it. Research the company, identify a problem gap or opportunity, send a short message offering insight. Hey Mike, I watched your recent product demo and noticed onboarding might be a bottleneck. I've worked on similar flows and had a couple ideas that boosted activation. Happy to share it if useful. This flips the power dynamic. You're no longer a stranger asking for approval. You're a problem solver offering value. That's how you get replies. Method number 4, referrals. Here's what most job seekers don't realize. Companies pay employees to refer candidates. This means employees want referrals. Referred candidates get priority. Recruiters trust them more. So don't be afraid to ask. Here's a clean, professional approach. Hey Jamie, I saw you work on the growth team at Notion. I'm exploring the PM role there, and my background is in onboarding and retention. If you're open to it, I'd really appreciate a referral or a quick chat. Offer to send a short blurb they can forward. Make it easy. Most people are willing to help, especially when there's an upside for them. Follow-ups that actually work. Most replies don't happen on the first message. They happen on the follow-up. But here's a right way to do this. Here's a simple follow-up sequence. Day 1, initial message. Day 3 and 4, value-based follow-up. Value-based follow-up. Day 7, polite check-in. Day 10, close the loop. Hey Sarah, just circling back in case this got buried. Either way, really enjoyed your recent post on hiring data teams. This works because it's respectful, it adds content, it doesn't guilt or pressure. Persistence beats perfection when it's polite. Common mistakes to avoid. Quick warning before we wrap it up. Avoid these. Copy pasting messages. I messed up and did a lot of that. I copy pasted like crazy, and the response rate was lower. Long life story intros. It's nice to give an overview of who you are and what you do, but in this fast-paced world, intros can be a big downer. They will ask you the questions they want to hear answers to. Ask for a job immediately. Never follow up. Hiring managers aren't ignoring you personally. They're overwhelmed. Your job is to make responding easy. Okay, here's an action plan. Here's what to do next. Pick 10 companies you actually want. Find the hiring manager plus 2 employees. Send personalized outreach. Follow up. Track responses. Stop applying blindly. Start conversation. That's how people actually get hired. And I hope this helped. And if you do think it helped, please give a like and go ahead and subscribe because I'll have more videos like this. Fred Hammer out.